I'm Hayden Scott and I make kitchen knives. I've spent half of my life working with a knife in my hand, from fine dining kitchens to freezing works. I've had this crazy idea to make these one-of-a-kind knives and get them out into the world, get them into the hands of these hard-working, risk-taking, creative, passionate chefs. People that I connect with, I want to share what I'm doing with them.
I did fine dining before getting into the Italian pasta side. I just, not that I was in love with food, but I just loved the team and the chaos and just being really vulnerable during service and having to get things done on a time frame.
This is Hayden Phiskie and you're at Bianca.
So the first job, I'm going to cut up these two types of steel and I'm going to make a stack of about 20 alternating pieces. Four, five, six. So we're going to turn that into a knife.
As I started to burn out a bit, that's when I started to appreciate what food actually is. I think I was more cooking for myself than I was for the customer. I was thinking, oh, this looks really cool. There needs to be a balance of the two. Like, I need to be super creative, but then it still needs to be able to work well.
You're going to get the stack crazy hot, and as we squeeze it down, those layers are going to get thinner and fuse together. I'll do this about 3 times to make a 180 layer billet. From there, I'm going to drill it out to remove some material, and that's going to start to establish that raindrop pattern.
I prefer seasonal food, so especially local. I never start with the protein first and then work my way down. And it's a good way of structuring that you're always going to be using seasonal vegetables.
So now I'm going to cut a chunk of this billet. There's plenty here to make a decent sized knife. From here, it's forged out, stretching and thinning with hammers to make the rough profile of the knife. After forging, the blade gets refined. We hot stamp my maker's mark. There's tons of sanding and refining work to get this blade close to finished. Time to figure out a handle for the nakiri, some complementary natives to give this knife some local flavour. I know Hayden doesn't have a nakiri. It's a really cool knife and I think it'll be really useful in the kitchen.
There's things that you can push, and I think that comes with experience as well. I want to create an experience which is familiar, but they can't quite understand what it is.
I've made you something
Really?
kind of just like you talked about. It'll be familiar to you, but also probably like you haven't seen before.
Dude, that is so beautiful. How'd you make that?
It's like cooking.
Wow.
Ingredients, time, process. I've seen some of your knives and they're very classic European.
Yeah.
But I thought,
Yeah.
I love vegetable knives.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about designing food around produce, the seasonal produce. So this has
That's beautiful.
worked out all right.